Mark, a disappointing result today at Slough, but is it the manner of it maybe that's more disappointing?
Yeah, I don't think we played particularly well today, but you have to give the opposition credit. They caused us a few problems. They got a lot of rotations, particularly in the midfield areas. There's a lot of sort of movement and people taking up sort of perhaps unorthodox positions at times, and we took a little bit of time to get to grips with that, but. Obviously, the first goal we conceded is just a freak goal, isn't it? I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't really sort of see it apart from when it was trickling towards the net. I mean, I was just, looking down the line because I thought we were going to throw the ball down the line. I think Gussie's decided to go to Jack Westbrook, who's gone back to Gussie, and he's played a bit of a blind ball. Kingy's come right over, obviously to the right side of the goal and scrambling back, and it's trickled in off the post. I mean, talk about giving people a helping hand. I mean, you concede a freak goal like that, perhaps you sort of feel as though it isn't going to be your day. But having said that, we had enough time to come back into the game. I think that goal we conceded first, which honestly, to be honest, I've never seen a goal like it. We still had sort of 85 minutes or whatever to try and come back into the game. Although Slough had a lot of possession, I didn't think they were really hurting us too much. Obviously, we've had a few little moments in and around their box. Our best chance of the first half obviously fell to Craig Fassin-Maid. He's through one-on-one on his left foot. He's hit the target, and give credit to Jonathan North. He's pulled off a really good save, but that's a one-on-one opportunity. I think if that goal goes in, it obviously changes the game a little bit. At half-time, we decided to have a bit of a gamble, I suppose. Chrissy Paul had already been booked, and I just felt, look, we needed to win the game, and we stuck Pierre Fongo up and went to like a 3-4-3 shape, and we tried to be a bit more direct and caused their sort of young centre-backs a few problems by going a bit more direct. But having said that, we didn't really create an awful lot of clear-cut chances second half. We had a few sort of corners and a few bits and pieces. I thought our delivery from wide areas was pretty poor today. Our crossing, I thought our set-piece delivery wasn't great. So the little details like that we didn't get right in the game, and obviously conceding the second midway through the second half. I'd have to have a look at it. It sort of deep in our sort of left-hand side. I think the lad's gone to cross it, and it's sort of ricocheted off of one of us straight into the path of the lad. You could say it was a little bit unfortunate the way it ended up there. I don't, but I'm not going to say we didn't have much luck and all that sort of thing, because we need to play better than we did today. But the couple of sort of instances that just fell for them and it didn't fall for us. And I must admit, I never seem to have many enjoyable days at Slough. I think my record here as a manager is pretty poor, and I think Hemel's isn't too great as well. Sort of somebody said to me before the game, I don't think I've ever enjoyed a sort of day here, and that's no disrespect to them guys. They do a great job, unders and bakes, and get the maximum out of their team, and they actually played some decent football. But it's a difficult one to take.
And we'll run through the two red cards as well. The first one, Dan Wishart, it's deemed to be reckless, a bit late, a bit sort of heavy into the 50-50.
Yeah, I think you can see why the referee sort of sent him off. His touch has taken it away, then it becomes a 50-50. He's gone in fully committed, and it's not he hasn't lunged in two-footed or anything like that, but it's a one-footed sort of challenge with his studs up, and obviously he's caught the lad, and I think at that sort of pace as he was going in for it, I think Wishy maybe thought the lad was going to sort of jump out of the way, but he sort of stayed there and he's caught him, and I think these days you do get sent off for that.
And then the second one, I'm sure you'll want to watch it back before you speak too much, but it sort of looks like the guy's just been sort of poking and kicking and getting in Cole Kopekwa's ear, and he looks like he's lashed out and slapped him. And
unfortunately, the one that sort of retaliates is usually the one that gets then sent off, and I think Lench there has been antagonising him through most of the second half, patting him on the bum, and generally sort of trying to suck him in, and Coley sort of reacted there, and the linesman's right by their bench, I suppose, and they, I don't think Cole sort of punched him or anything like that, and nobody was hurt, but he sort of reacted, and you can't do that these days. But yeah, I mean, it was you simply can't do that, and that's caused us a little bit of a problem. With Wishart and Cole Capek were both being sent off for straight reds. They're going to be banned for 3 games, and obviously they're both naturally left-footed players on the left side of our defence. So that's disappointing. But it certainly wasn't our day today. It didn't go for us. I didn't think there was a lot in the game. I fancied us to keep going and try and get something out of it. I don't think we ever did enough to win it on chances created, but I don't think they sort of created an awful lot. I mean, Craig King hasn't had to make loads of saves or anything like that. It was a keenly contested game between 2 sort of similar sides, and they've just come out on the right end of it. But we didn't get there. Not, in my opinion, not loads and loads in the game, but we didn't produce a good enough performance to get 3 points here, and then obviously things sort of went from bad to worse for us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.